drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad...
That last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he intercepts it. The offense set for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete to the right. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The give from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. Fires into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They fake it. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Completion here. Quickly complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return, it's Presley. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using the quick game. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
He's got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down.
Play it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd, 3rd, and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Now it looks as if they'll settle. Coming out with it, it's Andrews. And the tackle is made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Bowman. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake now to throw. Working that left side now. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Quarterback sneak trying to get a push. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Fires left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there, knocking that ball away.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Finds his man enough for the 1st. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Gordon. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to run for it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He fires a bullet to the right. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. BYU will bring the punt team on the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Dropping back, it's Bowman. Quarterback moving. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And it's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he's run out of bounds. Play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Caught near the sideline, it's Davis. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this 1st half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Oregon. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's got an open man. Off he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages. He just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Dropping back, it's Bowman. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Great spot to attack there right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He fires one deep down the right side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A first down for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to pass it on second down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play.
We've played 2 quarters in our halftime update. BYU about to kick it off. The lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. He now has 111 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides to the back. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity.
Touchdown, Cowboys! And the beatdown has ensued. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oklahoma State 28, BYU 3.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wide out in motion. Looking for space. It's Martin. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, BYU! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that. Nice job.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The give to the tailback. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Dropping back, it's Bowman. Looking deep down the right side. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. He looks that one in nicely. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Touch pass on the run. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Cowboys are on the move. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it. More than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. They'll try to get something. Dialed up the fake, and he wants to throw. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Oh, the fake caught the defense by surprise. Opened up a little passing lane for the score.
And I tell you what, on field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or two back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get them and you're not covering, this can happen. I tell you what, guts to call the play, but it actually worked.
First down here for the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
This offense has a second down play. The aerial assault continues. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Cougars. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team's doing a little running.
BYU 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Throws to the wideout, and they can't make the connection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
Lofts one high and deep, and it's picked off for the 4th time today. Taking it the other way. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll go to the ground. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Winning. Welcome to Waco, Texas, home of the Baylor Bears and McLean Stadium. Boats lining the brasses as the Baylor line is ready to welcome the Bears onto the field. The Cowboys will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bears offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team. And generally, games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He'll pull it down and run. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Gordon. On the move at the 30. And he's running in the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Wide receiver shows motion. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun, running back on the move. Plows through the defense. Knocked off his feet.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this up?
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Bowman. Safe completion on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. What a grab and go for the score.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Oklahoma State 14, Baylor 0.
He'll return it. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
A 3rd and long coming up here. They go to the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right
now. Now 2nd and 10. Open space at the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Bears send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can. Team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Off play action on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Line gets set. 1st down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Baldwin. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. The running back has it. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Finn. Oh, kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in. And great start. Keep chipping away.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the catch on the left. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Cowboys! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down.
Afterburners coming. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Bears are on the move. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right. They got it. It's blocked. He's got the ball. That one's live. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They'll throw it on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Back to throw, it's Bowman. Gets away. They're setting up the screen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. At the 20, he's got space. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll throw it from the red zone. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Really pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick, and not only do they try it, they get it.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He rifles one deep to the left. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. From the gun. Looking to buy time. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going from the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick and they get it right back.
Illegal touch. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Buys a little time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Touchdown, Baylor! Pulled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback.
And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Baldwin. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. He's got it. They'll immediately call timeout. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Back to throw, it's Finn. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fast motion from the offense. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. The Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Excellent field position here for the offense. Back to pass, it's Finn. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch. You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They move the tight end all over. He'll keep it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads, or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him, and basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping him.
This offense in dire need of a touchdown is third and goal, but this is probably 4 down. Give him 6. Touchdown Bears! If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
On first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Bowman. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They go to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Trying to find his man on first down. He's right on target. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Nothing but green ahead. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Across the 25, he's got room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a... Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense takes the field to